As you all know, I'm a musician who plays a lot of jazz and makes, I guess, a lot of drinks. And this next drink, this next version of the old fashioned, fits that theme pretty well. It's called the Sazerac, and it's the official drink of New Orleans. It's built similarly to an old fashioned, similar construction, different components, and it incorporates one kind of notorious ingredient. You may have heard of it. It's called absinthe, and it gives the drink a very, very unique character. So sit back and enjoy this video on how to make a Sazerac. Let's make a Sazerac. What we'll need is a rye for our base spirit. For our bitters, we're going to be using Peychaud's bitters, which is a Creole style bitters from New Orleans. And then for our sweetening element, we're going to use a sugar cube again. So one thing that's different is we're going to not build this drink in a glass. We're actually going to build it in a mixing glass. So we're going to grab a mixing glass. What we're going to do is add a sugar cube in the bottom, kind of like that old fashioned that we made last week. We're going to add 3 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. And then we're going to add a little splash of soda water. So just like last time, just a little splash of soda water to kind of help with the dissolving process. Grab a bar spoon or a muddler, and then mash the sugar into the bitters. That should be good. And then from there, we're gonna add our whiskey, 2 ounces of the rye. We're using Sazerac rye. You don't have to use Sazerac rye. You can use any rye you want. I actually like Rittenhouse the most, but I thought this is a great rye for the occasion. So we're doing 2 ounces of the rye. And then from there, you add some ice to it. Same thing, stir for 30 seconds. What you can do is you can hold the side of the glass and you can feel the glass. Once the glass feels cold, then the drink is properly chilled and properly diluted. So still about 30 seconds or so. So once you're done with that, we're gonna prepare the glass. So this is one thing that's a little bit different from the old fashioned. We're gonna actually spray the glass with absinthe. So this is an atomizer. We use this to spray bitters or any other liquids on top. Sometimes we can use it to spray scotch to give a smoky aroma. This time we're gonna use absinthe, so we're gonna spray this glass with a little bit of absinthe. And then we're gonna strain it with a julep strainer to the glass. And once you're done, take a lemon, grab a peel, nice thick peel. Express the oils. Rub around and drop it in. And there you have a Sazerac. The Sazerac was first created in the 1870s in New Orleans at the Sazerac Coffee House. Originally, it used cognac. Now it uses rye, and they switched over to rye because France was having a phylloxera outbreak, which is a type of parasite pest that feeds on grapes. So there's a shortage of imported wines and cognacs from France. So they decided to swap in some rye because we had plentiful rye at the time. This was the case for a lot of drinks, signature New Orleans drinks during that time, such as La Louisiane and the Boucare. Those were two other popular drinks in New Orleans that they swapped in rye for. The Sazerac is often hailed as the original cocktail. I think it was one of the first mainstream cocktails that came out and that people knew of during that era of the late 1800s or so. A couple differences between this and the old-fashioned is that the Sazerac uses rye. An old-fashioned can use either one, but particularly Sazerac should be using rye. It has to use Peychaud's bitters, which is a New Orleans original type of bitters, so it's very much tied to this drink. And the other huge difference is just that spray of absinthe. It gives it a licoricey anisette type of aroma and slight bitterness, slight herbalness. So that makes this drink very, very unique. And also, it's served down, which is unlike an old-fashioned. It's served down, but on a rock. This is just served down neat. So for a taste of New Orleans, you gotta make yourself a Sazerac.